Then we move on to Charlotte and the others arriving back in New Orleans. With them being stopped by Lawrence, who says that he wants to help, saying that it was his fault that his master's about to be sacrificed by the Shadow Man. We then cut to the Mardi Gras final battle, with Tiana being turned from frog to human. Tiana's transformed a frog back from a frog to a human being, and then we get the other part of the timeline. Dr. Facilier repeats saying that Dr. Facilier still kills Ramo. And then Tiana says, "I have one word for you, Shadow Man. It's not slime. It's mucus." Tiana licks the necklace out of Facilier's hand and it explodes. We still have the timeline play out the same, with Facilier's friends on the other side coming back to take his soul. So in other words, meaning he must have sold his soul to a devil. He must have sold his soul to some devil in the Princess and the Frog's universe, giving me the prediction that it could have been a deal with the devil that gave Facilier his ability to return to the human plane. Tiana then asks what happened, as her head still hurting from the... Now Naveen still asks Tiana to marry him, and Tiana still agrees. The timeline plays out with a frog wedding and Tiana and Naveen transformed back human. Naveen and Tiana still do their true love's kiss moment, and everything plays out the same. Charlotte knew what it meant, that Tiana had to let true love in her heart for the curse to be broken. Mama Odie explains to Charlotte that you already had true love in your heart, dear, but your best friend over there, she was reluctant to let true love in her heart. I saw it in her eyes. She was reluctant to let true love in her heart. So now Charlotte knew what the true cause of the curse reversed was, with her best friend letting true love in her heart. We then cut 2 years into the future with Tiana getting ready for her wedding. Tiana's mother would... Will you please hold still? I'm trying to make you look good for your wedding day. But Mama, it's just a wedding. This is a wedding? This is a day I've dreamed for you to have all your life. Now Tiana still signs the papers to get a restaurant after the wedding's over. Everyone shows up, including Naveen's parents, as Naveen's parents tell him that he can have the fortune back. Naveen and Tiana both kiss, and then everything plays out the same, with the New Orleans reprise being played in the background at the end of the movie. So I hope you enjoyed that alternate timeline for The Princess and the Frog. The alternate timeline was a hard one to make, and I can agree that it was not a walk in the park. I had to really think about how to pull the timeline right without it going wrong. But as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.